Quiz: Transformation of trigonometric functions. I hope by now you're absolutely ready to take this question and do it on your own. Consider the function f of x equals to sine 2x plus 60 degrees minus 1. And based on this question, there are 5 problems here. So you should copy this, answer the question, and once you have answered, then look into my suggestions. So we need to find time period, y-intercept, phase shift, maximum of f of x, and the value of minimum of the function, right? So this is what you're supposed to do. Here is my suggestion. Now whenever you have a function like this, then it is most important to factor 2 here, right? And write it in standard form. So let me do that part first, and then we'll discuss the rest of the things. So we can write f of x as equals to sine within square brackets 2 and brackets x plus 30 degrees bracket close minus 1. Big and bold, I have written it here. Since I've seen in many test papers a mistake of phase shift, students forget or they don't know that they need to factor 2 and then write down the transformation, right? This makes a major difference, right? Now, let's answer the question. Time period of f of x. This means that there are 2 sine waves in 0 to 360 degrees. The time period is 360 divided by this number, which is 2 here, right? So the time period will be 360 degrees divided by 2, which is equals to 180 degrees. Y-intercept of f of x. Y-intercept is the value of the function at 0. So basically it is f of 0, right? So the best thing is to just plug in 0 in your equation and find the value. So f of 0 here is sine 2x is 0, you're left with 60 degrees. Even if you do here, x is 0, 2 times 30 is 60 degrees, right? So from your equation, you get the same result, 60 degrees minus 1, correct? You can use your calculator to find sine of 60 degrees or special triangles, right? So let's make a special triangle right here. So in this special triangle, what are the sides? This is 1, this is 2, and this is square root of 3. And that angle is 30 degrees, and this is 60 degrees, correct? Now what is sine of 60 degrees? Opposite over hypotenuse. So you can write your answer as square root 3 over 2 minus 1. So that is your answer for y-intercept, right? Phase shift of f of x. Most students get that wrong. If you don't factor it, right, the phase shift is 30 degrees to left. So you can say minus 30 degrees or you can say 30 degrees left. So the transformation here is that the wave gets horizontally compressed by a factor of half and moves 30 degrees to left. And that results into translation of 1 unit down, right? Now, maximum of f of x is at. Now, the maximum, since the wave, that is a transformation, right? So what is happening to normally the maximum will be, maximum of sine x is at pi by 2 or 90 degrees, right? Now here, what happens to maximum? It is at 90 divided by 2 minus 30 degrees. So let me write like this, 90 divided by 2 minus 30. So that is how it gets transformed, the maximum point, x location we are talking about. So x is at 90 degrees divided by 2 minus 30 degrees. So which is 45 minus 30, right? 45 degrees minus 30 degrees, that gives us 15 degrees. Value of minimum of f of x is, now the value of minimum for sine function is minus 1. Now since it moved vertically 1 unit down, it should become minus 2, right? And therefore minimum is y equals to minus 2. Well, it is very important to note here that you don't really have to sketch the sine graph to answer these questions, right? So if it is on a test or a quiz, don't waste your time. Just answer the questions as we've done here. It will save a lot of time and be effective. Thank you and all the best.